Welcome. In this video, you'll embark on a personal journey of discovery about your body's hidden control panel, your autonomic nervous system. Understanding how heart rate variability works lets you see this system in action, making you feel more connected to your body. We'll explore how the autonomic nervous system maintains balance, why the vagus nerve is key, what low HRV can signal about your physical and mental health, and how higher HRV builds resilience. By the end, you'll feel more engaged in your health, knowing why tracking HRV with the Optimal HRV app can help you feel, think, and perform at your best. Visualize the dashboard in your car. Just like your car's control center, your body houses a crucial control system, the autonomic nervous system. This system is the unsung hero behind your body's involuntary functions, constantly at work to keep you going. Unlike the manual muscles you use to wave or walk, the ANS runs automatically, adjusting heart rate, breathing, digestion, and even immune activity thousands of times each minute. It has two gears. The sympathetic branch gives you energy, revving the engine when you need to think fast, sprint, or stand up for yourself. The parasympathetic branch is the built-in brake, slowing the engine so you can digest lunch, repair tissues, and feel calm. Your health depends on how smoothly these gears shift back and forth. Too much gas for too long, and blood pressure rises. Too much brake, and motivation stalls. High HRV signifies that your autonomic nervous system is adept at transitioning from focus to recovery, from workout to deep sleep. On the other hand, low HRV indicates that your system is stuck in one gear, potentially leading to stress, fatigue, or even illness. Understanding and monitoring your HRV can give you a powerful tool to manage your health. In the following minutes, you'll discover how tracking HRV with the Optimal HRV app can bring this invisible dashboard into view. You'll also learn how simple biofeedback exercises can be a game changer, empowering you to fine-tune your system for better resilience, performance, and well-being. Picture yourself on a long drive with adaptive cruise control engaged. The system senses hills, curves, and traffic. It makes gentle adjustments to the throttle or brake, so your speed stays steady and the ride remains comfortable. Inside your body, the autonomic nervous system performs the same job to preserve homeostasis. It gathers information from sensors that monitor blood pressure, temperature, oxygen levels, and blood sugar levels. Within milliseconds, it sends commands that nudge heart rate, vessel diameter, breathing, and digestion, bringing every reading back into its healthy zone. When you jump out of your chair, the sympathetic accelerator provides a burst of power to send blood to your muscles. When lunch reaches your stomach, the parasympathetic brake engages and energy shifts to digestion. This quick back and forth is called autonomic flexibility. Heart rate variability allows us to monitor that flexibility. Tiny changes in the spacing between beats reveal how smoothly your internal cruise control is working. A lively HRV trace means fast corrections and stable homeostasis. A flat trace suggests the system is stuck and the ride grows rough. By tracking HRV with the Optimal HRV app, you can see how well your body maintains homeostasis and learn breathing and recovery practices that keep your internal engine running smoothly. The vagus nerve is the 10th cranial nerve and the main highway of the parasympathetic nervous system. It extends from the brainstem to the heart, lungs, and digestive organs, conveying a continuous stream of instructions and feedback. Each time conditions change, such as standing up, finishing a breath, or feeling startled, the brain can activate a rapid parasympathetic response known as the vagal brake. This signal slows the heart in milliseconds and lowers blood pressure, helping the body stay stable. The resting strength and agility of this response are known as vagal tone. When the tone is high, the vagus nerve can slow the heart rate and release it quickly, allowing for smooth transitions between action and rest. When the tone is low, the heart rate remains elevated for a longer period, and recovery feels sluggish. Heart rate variability captures this process. A higher HRV reading indicates a strong, responsive vagal brake, while a lower HRV shows weakened control. Practices such as slow, diaphragmatic breathing, mindfulness, and consistent restorative sleep improve vagal tone, raise HRV, and support overall resilience. Research shows that a persistently low heart rate variability signals a body under chronic strain. Physically, people with reduced HRV face higher risks of hypertension, coronary events, stroke, and even early death. Diabetes and other metabolic disorders are also more common when HRV stays low, likely because the same autonomic rigidity that stiffens blood vessels also hampers glucose control. Cognition is affected as well. Studies have linked lower HRV to weaker executive functioning and slower mental processing, suggesting that the brain struggles to shift efficiently between focus and recovery. Socially, reduced HRV is associated with lower empathy and poorer connections with others, making it harder to maintain supportive relationships. Mental health data paint a similar picture. Individuals with anxiety, depression, post traumatic stress, or substance use disorders typically show blunted HRV, indicating that their autonomic system cannot downregulate stress quickly. Altogether, the evidence makes a compelling case. Chronically low HRV is a red flag for physical disease, cognitive slowing, social withdrawal, and psychological distress. A robust heart rate variability tells a very different story. Physically, higher HRV is associated with healthier blood pressure, improved glucose metabolism, and a significant reduction in cardiovascular events and overall mortality. It also speeds recovery after exercise or illness by allowing the autonomic system to shift smoothly between exertion and rest. Cognitive studies reveal that individuals with higher HRV exhibit quicker reaction times, stronger working memory, and more effective problem solving abilities. Their brains appear better able to allocate resources on demand and then relax when the task is over. Social research echoes these findings. Higher HRV correlates with greater empathy and compassion, qualities that foster deeper, more satisfying relationships. On the mental health front, elevated HRV aligns with lower rates of depression and anxiety, and with better emotional self regulation during stress. The takeaway is clear: cultivating higher HRV through regular exercise, restorative sleep, slow paced breathing, and mindfulness supports a resilient body, a sharper mind, richer social connections, and stronger psychological well being. Thank you for joining us for this training. We are excited to support you in your journey to autonomic health.